Like, okay, we're just gonna start again. We're just gonna see how it goes, because fuck it. I love drawing, guys. There's no secret between me and my friends about that. Everyone knows I love drawing, because I think drawing is very, very cool. Because I just like the cool anime shit. I just love the cool anime shit, and I'm like, I'm gonna draw the cool anime shit, and if it doesn't come out cool, I'll draw it again until it comes out cool, and it'll be the cool anime shit. And this isn't indicative of anything right now, but I'm not good at drawing. I don't consider myself that, and it's not just like a self-deprecating. Oh, I'm just trash at it. Don't worry about it. You know, I'm whatever. I just draw and like wow. No, I just know I'm not as good as I should be where I am right now because I didn't start early enough. And I think everyone's like that anyway. Everyone's like, oh, I wish if I'd have started this 10 years earlier, I'd be so much better at it. But the thing is, I made a concerted effort to start drawing when I started sixth form, like 4 years ago. Like 4 or 5 years ago. And the reason was because I had a project where I wanted to create something. I wanted to make a game, and I was like, well, I don't know anyone that could do the art. My sister's really good at art, don't get me wrong. I didn't want to ask her because it wouldn't be a thing. So I wanted to do it. I said, no, I'll do it. I'll do the art. I've drawn before. I've watched my sister draw. I like the cool anime shit. I can see it in my head. I can see the things I want. I just need to draw them. That's easy, right? It's not easy, but that's okay. So I just started drawing, and I wasn't good. I was not good. I drew werewolves, because in my game I got a bunch of werewolves. And I wanted werewolves, and I was like, that's cool. I'll draw some werewolves. I've got no idea what a werewolf looks like, guys, or I didn't. And now I kind of do more, but less, not even to the point where I should know what a werewolf looks like. It's a man-wolf, obviously, but, like, I didn't know what I was doing. But from then, I was like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this shit work. I'm going to draw for this game. And so I just drew. And drew. And drew. And drew. And then I got to the point where I could do something. And I got, like, stuff like that. Like my Sharky Centaur Robot Boy. And like, I love drawing shit, but I'm not good at it because it takes me too long. I push too hard on my pencil. I forget to use proper construction, but that's okay because I love it. But again, there's this thing where you're always like, I wish I'd started this 5 years earlier, right? If you have any interest in drawing, just do it now. Just start, and you'll just find out whether you think you can keep going with it. And the answer will probably be no, because mine was no, and I was like, fuck this, I'm not going to draw anything, I'm going to get someone else to do it, and then I got impatient, as I do. And I was like, no, I am going to do this, I'm going to draw, and it's going to be really cool, and I'm going to do some things, and those things are going to be cool. And they were not cool. But as I've been going, I've been getting better and better, and once I started uni, then everything kicked off, because I just had expanses of free time, and I was in a new environment, or I didn't really know what was going on. So, what do? Well, I was in student accommodation, so my thing was, well, I'll sit in the common area, I'll sit in the kitchen, and I'll get my sketchbook, and I'll just draw shit. And so that's what I did for long periods of time, where I would just sit and draw. And I filled 4 sketchbooks at uni in my first year, which it doesn't sound like a lot. It felt like a lot. I don't know whether that is a lot. Is that a lot? I don't know. Like, I just really like drawing. I think it's really cool. And I think anybody who even has an interest in it should start. And everybody has the ability to do it, by the way. I don't think I've got any special talent in it. at all. I just love doing it. It some people are like revered because they picked up something really quickly, but you know, you're not going to pick everything up quickly. I'm bad at music. I can't play an instrument to save my life. That's what stopped me from that. But drawing is another thing that I didn't think I was very talented in, but the difference was I really wanted it. I really wanted to be able to draw shit and do it really cool. So I would sit and I would just draw. And if I had an idea, I couldn't just keep it in my head. What? If you're good at writing, sure, you can write it out, but some scenarios are far harder to write. I think an action scene is far harder to write than it is to draw. And so, not that action scenes are easy to draw, by the way. But I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll draw. I'll do it. Whatever. It'll be fine. Yep. Where am I going? Start drawing now, because otherwise you get to the point where you're like, well, I wish I'd done this 5 years ago and I'd be better at it. But I'm really proud of where I am right now with drawing, because I can draw a lot. I can do cool stuff. I can do the anime. And some stuff's easier than other stuff. And like, sometimes it's awkward. I remember specifically this. I just stopped drawing girls for a bit. And the reason was my nan took the mick out of me because I drew a female with the breasts. As in, like, an adult female. I drew an adult female. Clothes on, mind you. This isn't a thing like that. I just drew a girl. And my nan took the mick. She's like, hey, you're drawing a girl with boobs. And I was like, I'm not going to draw women anymore. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because then it leads you to a scenario where you're like, oh, well, I can draw men better, but now I can't draw women at all. And it's embarrassing for me. Art is about not being embarrassed. Art is about throwing yourself to the wind and saying, bugger it, I'm just going to do this because reasons. And then sometimes it will come out really cool. And people look at it and they go, that's really cool. I didn't know you could do that. And you blindside yourself with stuff like that as well. Like, sometimes I'll draw something, I'll be like, I didn't do that. That wasn't me. But I also do that when I draw something bad. And I'm like, how can I go from drawing this to drawing this in like a space of 10 seconds? I don't understand how that works. And I'm here rambling about this. But the consensus is start drawing now, enjoy it, throw yourself at it. If it knocks you down, throw yourself at it again and just keep pushing through it. My best advice to you is that you have an internet connection because you're watching this, okay? So just look shit up. If you look up some anime you like and just draw it. Look up some videos on YouTube of people doing tutorials and stuff, because they'll help you. You know, people love drawing, people love art, and at the end of the day, people want to help each other, especially with something like this, because keeping it alive is great. And there's something about taking something from in there that it's just a pipe dream or just a random thought in your brain. And you're like, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if there was a big sort of shark robot boy and he just had 4 legs and he had a big sort of scythe and a shark fin sword. That'd be cool, right? And you're looking at a tree and you think, that kind of looks like that. That's cool. And you're like, shit, I can draw that. And then you do it. And you sit and you draw circles and you draw weird shapes, because art is just shapes. It's so easy. You do a circle and a square and a triangle, and then you put them together and they make boys. And that's a trash example of something that actually is one of the most helpful principles in... I had an example and it's just right here. Okay. Hands are some of the most trash thing you'll ever have to draw ever, and nobody likes it apart from like people who like it. And if you like it, well done. You're better than me. and that's okay, because you're probably worse at something else, and that's fine. But like, this is just a square with like sausages. That's what that is. But you break it down into simpler shapes, and you understand where it should go, especially in 3D space. Like drawing something, fighting the flat is so hard because you're drawing on something that's 3D into 2D, and it's difficult. Okay, and this video is really long right now, and I've talked about the same trash, all of it. The point, there isn't really. I suppose there is a point. Draw now and just enjoy it and have fun, and don't be embarrassed about what you draw because it really doesn't matter. You know, life drawing is a thing. People like go and draw people who are naked live, like in front of them, because it's one of the best ways you can just understand the human body in such a quick, succinct way. Obviously, nowadays we have the internet, so we can just sort of and find figure models. Don't, yeah, specifically, you want to be specific with those kinds of art searches. But Pinterest is one of the best things for me, art-wise, that has helped. And I get taken the mick out of for it, but I don't give a damn, because bugger it. If you put your interests on there as art, what starts happening is you start getting art references coming up, and you get like the deconstructions of characters and stuff, and that's really helpful. Or you'll just see clothes you like, and you say, that would look cool on my character, and then you put your character in them, and it does look cool. And you're like, okay, my character wears a leather jacket now. Alright, and then you keep flicking through. And you're like, okay, that looks, because it's black leather jacket, that looked really cool with like pure white bandages just coming up the arms. That looked really cool. And then you do that, and it does look cool. And you're like, cool, that'll do. And then you're like, jeans are hard to draw, because there's just lots of bits on them. And you just find jeans, and you draw jeans, and it's fine. What I'm saying is start now, because learning is cool, which makes me sound like the biggest nerd in the universe. But learning drawing is cool because it's just the little things where you'll draw something and you go, oh, it makes so much sense all of a sudden. Like if you're drawing something in 3D space and you're trying to do perspective, then it's like, oh yeah, this is obviously going to be bigger than this. They're the same. They're both two hands, but one's closer to you than the other. Not me, you. Okay, this is genuinely the end of the video now, because I don't have a lot left to say. Draw big, draw cool, and just enjoy it, man. Well, I always lose my mouse because I'm blind. But here we go. Cheers.